Hey guys! So, as you can tell by the title, last Thursday, the 21st of February, I went to see Stray Kids! Woo! My dog was there. And, oh my god, it was the best experience of my life. It was also my first concert, not even just first K-pop concert, like first concert, like, at all. There were people in the group, we have a group chat, and there were people like, I've been to the Wiggles, does that count? I haven't even been to the Wiggles, mate. But yeah. So, the tickets for the Stray Kids concert in Australia came out 23rd of January. That was my birthday. That was a pre-sale. I was part of the pre-sale because we made this happen through my music taste. Not a spawn, but I mean... But yeah, no, and I was part of that campaign, so I got access to the pre-sale, which also meant discount. And unfortunately, since I came out the day of my birthday, I did not get paid till the day after, and my MasterCard debit card thing didn't come in until the day after as well. So I had to get someone else to buy my tickets. And shout out to Rebecca, you're a legend. And so I got VIP. I think I screamed when she said that she got me VIP. Not externally, I think I screamed internally, but it's equally as good. And yeah, I got VIP, door 5. Yeah, it was amazing. And then I had to wait like 2 weeks, 3 weeks for the actual concert. And I was so hyped. So I got to Festival Hall at about 8:30, which was later than I wanted to, but it was good. And I got my wristband number 52, which was pretty good for the time that I arrived, because there were people camping out. And so sat down for a bit until about, it would have been about 9:30 that we all got in line at our respective doors. Yeah, so I sat down with, number 51 and 50, 53, 54. We all had a good chat. I can't remember names, I'm sorry, but someone had like this big stash of food. It was pretty good. I couldn't open the Hubba Bubba. It didn't like me at all. It wasn't warm, but it was warming up at that stage because it was still early hours in the morning. But I would say it was about 1, we moved out to the front of the venue for the merch line, which the merch opened at 2. At least I think that was when it opened. I can't remember now. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It got cold in the merch line because, we were here and we had the freeway here and all the wind, and it was kind of cold. And someone was ordering Domino's and I was just like, where's my Domino's? But yeah, we got our merch. We were fairly close to the front of the line. The line was so big, it went around the back of the building. Like, it was huge. We left the line and it was still going around the back of the building. It was huge. I got a tote bag, which is currently in the wash because I don't know how, but I took it back to Geelong and somehow it got covered in dirt, even though it wasn't around dirt, so I don't know what happened. And I got this wristband, which Chris wore it in an Instagram or V-Live or something, and it turns out it's glow in the dark, so that's cool. And I actually didn't even know I hadn't even seen it glow in the dark until last night. So it's been like a week since the concert, but actually I think it's been more than a week. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, yeah, so when we got our merch, we walked back around the other side of the building because obviously we couldn't get past that line. And, stopped by the toilets, which were horrible. Like, they were the worst toilets I've seen, and I've seen some pretty bad toilets. And there's a door in there that leads to, like, the stage area. Or something, anyway. And we could hear them singing really well. And when they stopped singing, apparently someone, like, made a joke or something, and Changbin laughed. So, yeah, and I had a friend there with me, and she was like, Changbin! Really loudly. I don't know if he heard her or not, but it would have been pretty funny if he had. So, we went back to our lines, and we sat there, ate some food, some really melted Tim Tams, because at that stage it had gone boiling hot. It was boiling. We all like died waiting in that line for the rest of the night. I did have footage of these bits, including in lining up for the merch, because every time we passed the door lining up for the merch, it was like really good audio. It was awesome. They did sound checks of every song. It was like, I'm on a elevator, and then it was like, get cool. Anyway, that was the worst get cool I've ever done. Anyway, yeah, so we sat in line, listened to some more sound checks, fangirled a little, listened to some music off my phone, which wasn't very loud though. There were people doing like all these dance plays and stuff. It was really cool. I was just like, no, because they played Pentagon, even though it was a Stray Kids concert, and I was just like, no, I forget the words, I'm sorry. Actually, no, it's not even I forget the words, I just can't pronounce them. Anyway, so at 5 o'clock, you know, we all had to line up, get ready to enter the venue, and then at 6 o'clock, we got into the venue. Yeah, so I was VIP number 52. I got pretty close to the barriers. I was like second row, third row people. By the end of the concert, I was kind of further back. I don't know how that happened. I did not move. I levitated. But it still was a pretty good view. Yeah. So, you know, we waited a bit there for the concert to start while they played music over the speakers. We did a lot of stomping and some Aussie, oi, oi, oi. There was a lot of that throughout the concert. All of which Stray Kids did hear because Chan talked about it in his V-Live later that night. I only just saw that V-Live for the first time last night, and I have no idea what they were saying because there was no captions. But, yeah. In that V-Live, I can tell you now, though, that Chan was so proud of us Melbourne stays. I mean, I haven't seen the After Sydney V-Live yet, so I bet you he was proud of them too, but, like, he hadn't been to the Sydney concert at that stage. So, yeah, he was proud of us. He was so proud of us, and I was just like, yeah, so 7 o'clock, my music taste played, like, this little VCR thing. A lot of JYP artists featured in it, including Rain, and I was just like, fuck yeah. And then Stray Kids came out on stage. I have this, actually. I think I have this whole bit where they came onto the stage, so I'll play that.
People's way.
was Elevator. I'm on an elevator. I'm sorry, I just really like that song. It's such a jam. And like, I thought that song was good already, but that song is like 10 times better live. And Jisung's High Note killed me. I don't know, I have this thing about Jisung's High Note and Elevator. It's just... played grrr in the start, and I forgot to mention. Yeah, so that was cool. So they did the little introduction bits.
So we're also going to introduce ourselves individually, so one by one. Should we start off over there or over there? Over there? Alright. Ian. Okay. Hello. Where the hell are you? Well, I'm brown hair. Hi. Hi guys, it's Felix. Hi, I'm Dino. I'm so happy to be back home in Australia. Thank you. Hello, I'm Dr. Rapper Champion!
도대체 언제부터 시작일까 부딪힌다는 문제 내가 묻고있까 그 누구도 내 쪽으로 숨지 내가 손을 떼거나 공식대로 배우기 전에 모두 발이 손이 가라 길을 주지 않고 없었네 어딘가나 지도 모르지 따라달리기만 해 옆에 꽂은 위치를 보면 그냥 따라다니기만 해 아직 돌아서 그렇단 이유 그만 내 헤맨 것 같은 느낌은 혼란스러운 정신 속에 겹쳐 달리다 계속 기웃기웃 혼란 속에 갇혀 너무 잠을 잘 너는 아닌 답이 없는 내게 또 물어 계속해서 묻고 또 물어도 대답을 찾을 수 없어 물어도 오늘 밤에도 thinking through the night 듣는 대로 지색 소리야
And during their introductions, I was sitting there going like this to IN. I was just like, "Notice me, senpai! Notice me! Notice me!" And eventually he did it back, and I have a video of that.
Getting on stages now and practicing more.
Thank you, Tori. You're a legend for getting this on camera. I love you. Oh, I almost thought I was gonna have to just relive that memory in my head, and then she came through with a video, and I was just like, but yeah. So after that, I can't remember what songs they played, like in what order, but they played a lot of good bops. They played Awaken. They played Insomnia. They did voices. Now that was not, I kind of didn't expect that because it's such a slept on song, but it's amazing. I don't know why it's such an underrated song. It's such a good song. mention was they did My Pace, and Chungmin's transition to the song was flawless. Like, if he came up with that, or whoever else came up with that, flippin' genius. It's the best way to start a song. It's the best I've ever seen. So smooth. We were struck by a smooth criminal. I hate myself for doing that.
그럼 한번 제대로 놀아볼게요. 네.
Now, let's talk. Triple G, let's go. 되고 싶어 불러워 나의 밤이라도 담았으면 나 좋겠어
There was a bit more talking. There was each member's 애교, but I only filmed Ryujin and Bang Chan's and Felix because I stand the Aussie line way too hard.
이 둘이 같이 하니까 더 하는 거고. Oh, so together, alright. Alright, hang on. Can you guys give us a second? Wow, exciting. Wow, so funny. Wow. Oh, can you
Alright, so just give them a moment. We're gonna make it 2 times much better than what they did, okay? I think Young's expression is much better than yours. Wow, this is really big.
Alright, you guys ready? We prepared this for a year, so it's special. I'm joking, I'm sorry guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shrimp on a barbie! 한 명씩 하는 거예요, 이거? 한 명씩. okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Wish I had filmed Jisung's because he was like, and then and like Minho was just staring like, what? And then Jisung was just like, give me some reactions. Why are you so savage? And I think everyone on stage and in the audience just like cracked up laughing. It was such a good moment. 1, 2, 3.
Give me some reactions. Ladies and silence.
I could have done better.
Naturally born 애교. You know that? Yeah. Naturally born. Okay. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. Alright, Australian stay on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I love you. He's going up. Let's stop. He's going up. Let's stop.
And then they got to IMU, and Chan was like, "This is the end of the concert, bitches." Obviously not like that. And everyone was like, "No!" And so, you know, when they did IMU and then they walked off stage, everyone was like, "Encore! Encore! Encore!"
Let me run along with you. Yeah. 너랑 같이 가고 싶어 약속해줘 I see myself in you Together you and I 난 너의 곁에 Always 너와 같은 곳을 향해 가 너와 나 누구랑 너를 유혹스러워 Stay together you and I 난 너의 곁에 Always 너와 같은 곳을 향해 가 너와 나 누구도 너를 대신할 순 없어
Then they played a VCR which had mixtape 2 in the back. You know, one for the fame, one for the game or whatever, I forget how it goes. One for the way I'm gonna take.
식을 만들 듯 못해서 심하게 하나하나 다 신경 써칠 것 없던 날 그 열정을 비례한다면 사람들의 반응은 무관하게 반응했다면 상처만 심하게 반응해 아마 이 곡도 없겠지 그저 잠시 목마르네요 그때의 설렘을 잊은 듯해 달리 말하면 저 내 위에 꽤나 익숙해진 듯해 하다 보니 시간에 쫓겨서 입었어진 듯해 진득히 마냥 도토리 뒤에 지득해 끝이 않은 존재 압박감에도 내 꿈은 주체 못해 내 압박감에도 내 열정이 손등등이 되어 앞을 밝혀 아홉이 모이면 내가 그 상황이 바뀌어
After that, you know, they were like, we gotta go back to the beginning. And then we got to see the OT free stages. Like, you know, the unit stages, you know, the 3x3x3. So first they played the Chris Hyunjin Sungmin 4419.
서로 싸웠던 추억들 위로 날 도와줬던 친구들 자기의 꿈을 찾아 뼈를 빨리 끊고 데뷔라는 정류장에 도착해
And then we had OT Free Glow, which is literally my favorite thing ever. I never thought I'd get to see OT Free Glow, but then they did it and I was like, Felix is singing! Hashtag give Felix more singing lines, bitch.
끝이 봐야 맞지 지도 하나 없이 위로 가는 길은 뒤도 돌아보기 싫은 미로 한 번 보고 달려 어두운 수란이 밝혀
And then they had OT Free, which turned into OT9 School Life. And School Life is like my jam. It's my favorite Stray Kids song. All their songs are good though. So I was just like, yes!
소자들과 시비는 되는 새야 그 중에 나서 내게 하는 소자는 진심을 가리키는 시비와 일상 꿈이 있는 것들 오늘도 난 내일은 좀 다를 거라 믿고 싶은 걸 오늘도 난
unfortunately, now is the actual last bit of the show. Unfortunately. So, we're gonna get ready to, I guess, individually talk about how we felt about today's show, just talk about our feelings. So, if we're ready, shall we go on with the speaking?
정말 힘들 때도 많고 집에 가고 싶었을 때도 분명히 많았을 텐데 그거 정말 잘 참고 열심히 연습해준 필릭스에게 정말 고생했다고 고맙다고 얘기해주고 싶습니다.
There must have been so many hardships that we don't know about, and I want to say thank you for putting up with it and great job for it all.
그리고 늘 오늘 정말 호주에 와서 언베일을 하게 돼서 너무 영광이고 정말 이 뜨거운 열정에 감동받고 갑니다. 고마워요, 스테이.
So good to see so many passionate people for us, and I thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, I love you!
Where should I start?
Firstly, I'd just like to say it's such a pleasure to be here back in Australia. My one and only hometown, and just being able to debut overseas and come back home. Really, back then when I was 2 years ago, that's when I began as a trainee, and just coming from Sydney all the way to South Korea, I do feel that growing up, and I look forward to becoming a Korean idol and artist, and it was something I really dreamed of, but just having to leave behind everyone else and start a new life was a very different side. Coming up first, it was hard. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to do things, and it was difficult as I expected. It was very difficult than what I expected, and I couldn't be more thankful to have Chris. Ever since I started, he's always been such a leader, and not only a leader, but a caring brother that I didn't even know of. We didn't know each other at first. I didn't know anyone at first, but then as time passed by, we all trained together as 9, and we built this bond that I didn't even think that I have ever experienced, and just having to have all my brothers just beside me, and also to have JYP just beside our back, it was really it's a pleasure, and I've always dreamed to come back here and never give up, and always wanted to show that it is hard. It is hard, but I know that it's not possible to give up. That's what I realized myself. I realized that if you have that will of fire deep inside you, even though it's 정말
더 열심히 해서 원하고자 하는 목표를 꼭 이룰 수 있도록 더 노력해서 멋진 사람이 꼭 되겠습니다.
I'll keep trying my best and practice more and become a better person.
Thanks, Stay. I have so much to say. I didn't have this. I didn't know this just like Felix. And I do want to do something. I'd like to see all our Australians stay with their fingers up, their hands up. So I want you guys to follow after this. Alright. Okay. When I say stay, you say hey! Stay! Stay! Oh. Wow, felt good. Oh, the energy is crazy. Wow, I don't know where to start. First of all, okay, I know where to start. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to JYP, all our bosses, managers, everyone, everyone, JYP fan, like the whole JYP nation, they always, take care of us. I want to say thank you. Thank you to the producing team today who prepared the show for us. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Australian staff as well. I know you guys, I didn't get to meet you guys yet, but you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Also, staff members at the back always taking care of us with our makeup and everything, our clothes. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I want to thank. But I guess these people that I want to thank is you guys. I know that it hasn't been a year or 2 years that I've been overseas, right? It's been more than a few years, but I guess the thing that just really get me going is Australia itself. Proud to be Australian. Australia I think it really motivated me to keep going. And as much as, what am I saying? Because I'm so proud of Australia, I was so, glad to be able to show it to, my mates here. I want to use the term that Felix used, my brothers here. If it wasn't for my 8 brothers, I want to be here. So, if I'm gonna, grow up and continue on living with my 8 brothers and family, I want to show them where I grew up, I'm really glad that I, brought. All together? Yeah. Okay. Sweet. On the count of 3, we'll go Aussie, Aussie, and you guys know what to do, of course. All right. You guys ready? So, 1, 2, 3. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
자, 그럼 이대로 끝내긴 좀 아쉬우니까 우리 스테이와 같이
Sing is fine.
Alrighty, so it's officially the end. We're very unfortunate that we already finished, but you guys were amazing. Thank you for coming here. We're going to Sydney as well, so we promised to make a great show in Sydney as well. But Melbourne, you guys were amazing. Thank you so much. Alright. So, okay, I think we have one more song.
So after their speeches, they were getting ready for like the last set of songs, and Chan was like, you know what, let's do Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi one more time. So he's like, we'll say Aussie, 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 and you guys know what to do. Of course we know what to do.
1, 2, 3, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
After that, they did, you know, like awkward silence, I think was first, and when it got to Felix's "There you go, mate," literally everyone in the crowd screamed, "There you go, mate."
Let me hear you say la 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 la
Get cool. Every stay in the audience rapped the English raps of Felix and Bangchan, and apparently they loved it so much they talked about it in the V Live afterwards when they were at the hotel. And also Chan was apparently so surprised by us that when we started doing his rap that he tripped over Hyunjin's foot or leg or whatever. I don't have footage of that, but it's all over Instagram. They wanted Sungmin to be like in the middle of the stage, they'd literally pick up his chair and, you know, drag him out to the middle of the stage, lift him, carry him. Was drag the right word? I don't think so. Because if you didn't know, Sungmin was hurt, and so we didn't even know if he'd be coming to Australia. But he did. He came through because he wanted to see Chan and Felix's hometown. Yeah, it was a really good concert, and at the end, their last song was Grow Up, and I swear to God, if every stay in there wasn't crying, then what's wrong with them? We had the confetti fall down from the roof. It was awesome. It was, I don't know, I feel like you can't end a concert better than that. I feel like that's literally the best way anyone could end a concert. But, I mean, it is my first concert, so I don't really know.
Thank you.
Jimmy's fine, it's okay. Thank you. Alright, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Three, okay? 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
So after the concert, you know, my feet were killing me, my back was killing me. I've been standing for ages. Good times. So, you know, I went and sat down for a bit just to recover. And then I went in front of my friends who I've been sitting in line with. I'm sorry, I can't remember names. I think her name was Alexis. I'm not sure. Oh my god, I need to, like, remember this stuff. Yeah, so we waited there while we waited for High Touch. They had like 3 lines for High Touch. We were in the second one, second group people. So we made our way over there. I've got an audio recording of Felix was the first one at the High Touch. The order was Felix, Changbin, Minho, Ian, Chris, Woojin, Hyunjin, Jisung, I think. I know the first 5 for sure. Sungmin didn't participate due to his injury, but yeah. So Felix was first, and I went to him, Felix, you're so beautiful, and he went, oh, thank you. And I've got that bit on recording, so let's just listen to it. And then, you know, went to every member, but then the MMT staff pushed me past Woojin, Hyunjin, and Jisung, so I didn't even get to touch their hands. I did not high-five them at all, so I really hope they didn't think I was being rude and ignoring them. If they ever see this, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a good experience overall, and I made some really cool friends there, and I don't socialize, and I was like, I have the worst anxiety, so I was expecting to really freak out, but I stayed calm the whole day, and I don't know how I did it, but I did, and it was awesome, and yeah, it was the best experience of my life. Now, at the concert, there were admins for the Facebook group chat and page and stuff handing out like fan-made banners. There were people handing out fan-made photo cards and stickers and stuff, and I'm going to show you what I've got. Woo, little GoPro is heating up. Okay, so I got a Bangchan banner, the one that everyone got, which on the other side says stay, say good day. Jisung banner, and one that pretty much everyone else got, you know, stay, love, Stray Kids. Now, I got 2 fan-made photo cards. I'm almost falling off my bed. I got a Bangchan one. I don't know if you can see these. It's a GoPro. It doesn't show me the screen. And I got a Jisung one. There was a fan-made ticket and fan-made stickers. I've got Woojin and Ian. And one part during the concert, they had tinsel fall down. I got tinsel. And at the end, like I said, during Grow Up, they had confetti fall down. I literally have the confetti in a zip bag. I'm obsessed. But yeah, that concert was amazing. And you know what, Stray Kids, I really hope you come back. We've already started a petition. I signed another My Music Taste petition for Stray Kids to come back literally 3 hours after High Touch. So we want yous back. 2020 maybe? I'll see yous then. Anyway, Melbourne stays, we are, I don't know the word, dedicated. Maybe? I don't know. I'm sorry this is getting uploaded so late. I have to upload the rest of my Sydney vlogs first from November. It's been a while. Bye!